It's the NFC Championship getting ready to kick off. Got
Yes,
the
sir.
Saints versus the Rams. What do you think is going to happen tonight, Denim?
Oh gosh. I mean, I picked against Lone, and he dominated. Sorry, OMG. Um, but the Rams he's something else. I'm gonna go with Lone. I picked against him, and he showed me up. So I'm gonna go with Lone, and I'm gonna go with a 8-point win.
8 points.
8 points.
Okay. And that's Saints?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think it's going to be a good game.
Hope so.
I think it's going to be close, but I think Lone's going to come out on top by a field goal. Could be last time they played, the Rams kicked a field goal, ran out of the Superdome with a win. I think it's going to be tables are going to turn in this one. Saints are going to kick a field goal in LA, and they're going to hop on a jet and fly back to New Orleans. Get out of there as quick as they can.
I could see that. It's going to be exciting, though. I know both these guys want it. I mean, I just think Lone's hot right now. I mean, I know, man, it would look good in his game as well. We didn't get to watch all of it, but I don't know. I think Lone's is tough. I think he's got everything clicking right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's a different animal when it's playoffs. So, looks like they're getting underway, about to, and it's loading up. So I'll go on and take the logo off, and everybody can kind of see the game.
All right. Let's get this underway. So, man, I'm a little tired from, our
Last
2.5
night's action,
games. Yeah, 2.5 games from last night. I stayed up too late and then worked 11 hours today. So,
Coach, thank you much.
been a fun one. So let's get this going. Let's get some excitement going on here.
Los Angeles, California. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints.
Looks like we're going to start out with the Rams getting the ball first here.
Yep. Here we go, NFC Championship. This is what you play for.
Two teams that don't like each other much. One will go to Super Bowl 53.
All right, kicking off. We on the same wavelength here. I just want to make sure. So I expect Rams obviously come out and establish a run, and I think that's what New Orleans is thinking. So, this may be a good time to catch somebody off guard. We know he likes to run the ball. Gurley has had a hell of a year, so excited to see what he can do with him. We got another good running back matchup between Gurley and Kamara. So it really comes down to what we talked about yesterday, and let's see whose quarterbacks, don't lose the game.
Taking a shot quick.
Absolutely, right off the bat.
He got him.
Right off the bat.
That's a great
one-handed snag.
That's a great start for the Rams.
He knew what he had. He saw the coverage. He saw him step up. He knew it was cover two. And he hit his star player, Brandon Cooks. He's kind of forgotten in this offense sometimes because of Gurley. But, I mean, this man's got Brandon Cooks on his team. So, Tyreek's dangerous, but Brandon Cooks is right there behind him.
Yep. He's making an
I'm
adjustment.
sure Brett will like that. Yep, once again, he thinks he's in the same defense, so he's going to look the middle.
Luckily, he got that back.
Wow, how did the Rams not snag that? He had two guys there.
Yeah, Saints definitely should have came away with it.
You can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
I don't know how the Rams got that back.
Yeah, definitely a lucky break there.
It can go in any
Absolutely.
direction. It can go way
Definitely a
away
lucky
from him.
break.
In
So.
this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
See what he can do here on offense. I think he's going to, get Gurley involved there.
When you find that kind
Nice
of
little
yardage,
3-4
you
yard
put
run on his first carry.
And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep
It's kind of hard to believe he got all the way downfield, and that's Gurley's first carry. And that's those big plays. They could really change this game if he could hit some big passes and still get Gurley involved in the offense. It could be dangerous. So we'll see if Lone can come up with a big stop here. And
looked like he had the first there. It was a big hole, and
just missed it a little bit. Seeing a lot of cover 2 from Lone so far. So does that make you a little nervous for him, or?
I don't know it. I like cover 2 against the Rams because he isn't known for his passing. He's known for his running. But if he's going to take those shots to Cooks deep downfield, cover 2 worries. You're going to have to be careful.
Yep.
Coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the
All right, so let's see what Lone gets started on offense. We saw a play action deep right away from the Rams. So we'll see what Lone comes out with. Let's see if he's as aggressive or if he goes a little more conservative and tries to establish his offensive rhythm, and we'll see what he can come up with here.
Right. I mean, that was the 3 games last night. Everybody was really conservative, and Rams come out. I mean, he took a shot. Everybody just joining us. First play of the game, play action, max protect. Brandon Cooks on a streak, and he got down the field 50 yards.
Yep, absolutely.
But Long tightened it up and held him to a field goal, and then obviously getting Kamara started hot right here with a 15-yard
hole.
Oh, yeah.
What a hole. And then a nice little spin move to get him an extra 4 yards. I mean, definitely a great run to get started. You're already up to the 50 or 42. I'm sorry. I don't think the 52 exists. That's that sleep, man. I'm telling you, them numbers are running together.
Get some sleep.
I will. I got a long day tomorrow, too. So it's all right, though. We got this shit. So let's see what he comes out with here.
It's like another run formation, possibly. Another stretch play. I mean, you got to keep going it. Feed Kamara. He's one of your best players, if not the best player on your offense.
Absolutely.
Got to get him the ball.
And Kamara started really slow yesterday, and he picked it up at the end. And, we had a ton of carries with him. Like we mentioned, never gave up on the run. He stuck with it, and he ended up pulling up a big win. So Kamara off to a hot start this time. So let's just see if he can continue that or stay in the game. So.
I mean, he's already had 3 rushes there. I expect him to have every bit of 20, 25 touches.
He's going to have to
if
Lone wants to win this game. So.
Nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
For everybody, I know we got quite a few people in chat. Everybody wanting to know about the guessing Hotep's car.
Uh-oh.
Stay tuned. I'm not gonna let you know. I'm not gonna let you know when I'm gonna do it. You just have to stay tuned. It could be at the end of the first quarter. It could be at the end of the fourth quarter. You just have to stay tuned and see.
Got a little happy there. Kamara, he can break tackles. He's very agile, but on that play, and Kamara struggled with that at UT a little bit sometimes. You got to put your head down, and you got to get that first. It's 3rd and 1. You don't have time for bullshit.
Yeah,
you got to go straight
get
ahead,
north
and
south
you
quick.
You got to get that, and I think that could have been a time for Ingram or somebody, some of his other backs, more of a power back. So we'll see.
Yeah, you got to get north-south quick.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Rams, see if he's going to come out and be, still be aggressive, or if he's going to kind of get Gurley some touches. See that play action again. He's just going to dump that one off. With the speed update, I think that's why he kind of took that shot with Cooks, because he felt like he could maybe get some separation. And there you saw it again. He was trying to take that shot again deep downfield.
Yeah, he was, and quarterback looked like he got out of the pocket a little easier than normal. Wasn't chased down by the lineman as quick. So we'll see if these 400-pound linemen actually are 400 pounds, or if they're 205 pounds.
That run we'll 4.540.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is not confirmed yet, but I just I got some insider scoop on the
he's
whole.
Burnt. He's burnt right here.
Guess my ride. Let's see what happens. A little bit of a delay there, but I heard the guess my ride may to the winner may turn into pimp my ride. It is not confirmed, but I think the winner may get to actually pimp Hotep's ride and get to customize it.
That's interesting.
With one thing of their choice, could be car color, could be interior color, could be a specific decal. I heard that you may get to pimp his ride if you guessed his ride. Not confirmed, but just some chatter going around that
is interesting.
Guess my ride may turn into pimp my ride. So Exhibit is no longer around, so I would be happy to.
You can fill in for it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just a thought out there. It's not confirmed. So
just never know. You have to stay tuned and find out. I mean, the winner could be able to slap something on the back window, hang something on a rearview mirror.
Little ball sack, little ball sack air freshener. I mean, you
never know. Little hairy balls hanging from the rearview mirror.
Trailer hit.
Smell like a dirty nut sack.
Blue balls. Man, we got a sack here, so.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get safety there.
Absolutely. That could have been those 2 points to give him my 8. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like to see a safety happen. So, at some point. So, we got 2 minutes in the first. We saw both teams miss some shots, miss some open targets. Let's see what we can come up with here. That was a big sack on third or on second.
Yeah, it was huge. Let's see if he can get some of that back and pick up his first down right here. I'd look for Gurley out of the backfield. I think he was going to try to run for it, but that contact he took by that end kind of slowed him down.
Absolutely. So we got a big 4th down coming up here.
Yeah, they both teams really. I mean, other than that shot, in the first quarter, the shot to not Woods, but Cooks down the sideline. Both teams really conservative on offense so far, sticking to their game plan with the run, not really showing each other too much. So I'll be interested to see if they kind of try to open it up here going into the second quarter maybe.
Yeah, and I definitely think we're going to see that. I mean, we know both of these guys definitely want to get their offenses going. They both got great offensive mindset, so we'll see what we can come up with here. So we're getting stopped up the first.
And for Breeze was one of the most, if not, he might have been the most accurate passer in the league this year.
Yeah, they had a very high completion percentage.
Has he thrown a pass yet? I think he might have threw 1, maybe 2. Not seen him step back and throw the ball much. I want to see him kind of open it up. I think that'll help him open up the run game too.
Nice, moving in the pocket pretty well there.
Right on cue. You can't do that.
No, there's the mistake.
There's your boy, too.
I think he's got about 15 interceptions this season.
He had quite a bit, 15 or 16.
Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful.
You got to be careful with that.
Yeah,
Shazier's been doing that all year. You got to know where he is on the field. And
he's a lurker.
Yeah, don't
and he's quick, so you got to be careful. So we'll see what he comes out with here. I expect him to take a shot.
I would most certainly take a shot right here after a turnover. I mean,
you got the
ball.
ball.
I think the Saints were kind of out of position there on that defense, and he had to take a timeout because he knew he was on the verge of getting beat deep.
He didn't seem very comfortable with that play selection. So regroup. Change your game plan. We'll see what he can do here. So.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they go backwards here.
Gurley's 3 carries so far for 4 yards. It's been a rough start to the game for Gurley.
Yeah, he's absolutely kept him in check. I thought that play action off the first play may help, and he may need to go back to one of those to kind of open some more holes from Gurley, let him know, keep him honest. But
Lone was in cover 2 again there, and that's kind of been the key so far, I think, to stopping the run a little bit. But he's got to be careful because cover 2 will get you beat deep quick.
Yeah, especially over the middle and sneak somebody out. And middle of the field seems pretty wide open. So we'll see what.
Lone does a good job with his users in the middle of the field, though. I think that's what he's kind of betting on.
It's the Rams with a football to get us going, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Yeah, I think he's definitely both of these teams have set a game plan, and so far. So far, I don't really know that the Rams. Yeah, the Rams. I don't know that he's done as much as he would like, but we'll see. This has definitely been a good contest so far.
Yep. We'll see what the second quarter has in store as they're facing the 2nd and 14 right here. See if he can get some back a little bit. We'll dump off there to Gurley.
Yep. Good pickup. Got some of the yardage back plus a little more. So
you got to take what the defense gives you.
Yep. Gives him a reasonable 3rd long. So not too long.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Come out in a shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. Let's see what he goes to here.
I think you gotta get back to Cooks here. I think you gotta try to get Cooks involved. Maybe
like the middle could be open. Those linebackers are up. We'll see if they blitz, and then they're gonna drop back. He's got him deep. That's a beautiful pass by Goff. Just a beautiful touch pass.
Yep, he read it.
Got the touchdown.
Him, and he put it exactly where only his offensive guy could go up and get it. So threw it over the defenders. That was a nice call there. Nice read, nice execution, and he dropped that in there.
Yeah, he'd seen cover 2 too many times, and he picked a play that you knew he could score on, and threw a beautiful pass, and Lone just was a step too late.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see Lone mix up his play calling. He's seen a lot of cover 2. I think he needs to go. He's gonna have to man up or do some coverage blitzes, or he's gonna have to get some more pressure on Goff. You can't let Goff sit there and get comfortable because he has the arm strength and the accuracy to beat you. I don't worry about him as much on his running the ball. So I think if you can get some pressure on him, make him uncomfortable, we've got to have turnovers, especially in a game like this. So.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an
he's going to have to find something on offense if he wants to stay in this game, because he's on the verge of you can't go down 3 scores. It's going to make it tough. So he's going to have to put something together on this drive.
Yeah, let's see what he can come out with here.
He's sticking to that cover 2, and he got burnt. So he's going to have to figure out the defense. They're over there on the sideline now, trying to figure it out.
Oh, nice. That play could have been stopped in the backfield, so the pickup yardage there was pretty impressive. So
yeah,
good job
should have been negative.
by Kamara. Absolutely, you know, and that's the defender underestimating the speed of Kamara. So, you know, that could be, you know, some of that updating we saw. So let's see what he comes out with here. I expect Shazier to be pretty active here, covering up the middle. So, you know, I think he's going to have to take a shot at the outside, test these corners out a little bit, or find a tight end, or he's going to have to do something here. So,
that's,
and you know, you get hit. You got Breeze 0 for 2 with one of those completions into the other team. So, and he's dropped back. I mean, he's got multiple pass options. Just none of them have been.
He's just a little late with his reads.
Yeah.
He's definitely the Rams have kind of put together a game plan and kind of flustered long so far with it. So this possession right here is going to be one of the biggest possessions of the game, because you can't go down 17-0 and expect to. I mean, you can come back from it, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be an uphill battle. So you got to get a stop here and get the ball back.
Yeah, let's see if he can establish the run. You know, he's moved the ball really well as far as passing, which is obviously not his what he wants to do. He wants to ground.
Run, yeah, and he's
absolutely. So he's stopped so far. So, but if he can get that going with the passing game that he has had, we could see an ugly game here if Lone doesn't get his offense going. So
yeah, I agree. Like you said, the key so far for me through a quarter and a half has been the Rams' ability to drop back and swing it. I mean, he's hit 2 key passes deep down the field, both against cover 2. So see if he can keep reading the Saints' defense and make him pay. Got Woods coming in motion.
On second down, here's Gone.
See what he's got here. He's going to wind up getting sacked.
Yeah, step back a little too far on that one. You know, you're going to have to step up in that pocket. I know it's been working so far, but, you know, you can only do that so much. I saw an extra at least 5-yard drop back that was unnecessary. He did step back up, but stepped up a little too late. So, once again, we saw a big play on second down to make it an extremely long third down. So, good sack there. Yeah, absolutely. He needed that. That could be a big momentum swing there with that sack. It could have been all he needed for his defense to let the offense know that, listen, we got your back, but you're gonna have to have ours as well. So, anxious to see what the Rams draws up here on 3rd and long. I expect him to take a shot. He's got the receivers to do it. It's going to be all about timing on this pass.
He got blitzed off the corner and went down quick.
Nice. And there's 2 plays in a row that that he's been blitzed on, and both of them got to him. So I like the defensive intensity there, you know, drawing up some blitzes, and it worked out great for him.
Good defensive adjustment there, and that was a heck of a punt there by the Rams.
Yeah, went out of bounds a little early, I thought, but yeah, absolutely. He definitely had the leg.
He got a lot of leg into that one,
he put a little extra on that one. So
I was kind of surprised on that last play. Lone actually got a sack, but he ran cover 2 again. He's running a lot of cover 2. I wouldn't typically run cover 2 in 3rd and 19, but that's just maybe me, I guess.
Yeah, and he may have made some adjustments to some defenders to bring an extra one or drop an extra one back. Not sure exactly. I have to rewind, but yeah, absolutely. Cover 2. in a 3rd and long situation.
You're giving
up the sideline. You're giving up the middle of the field. Yeah, definitely a questionable call, but he got there so quick that he didn't get the chance to get burned. So if you get in the backfield that quick, there's not a lot that could really go wrong. So.
It's just another pass that Lone didn't need to force. And he forced. I mean, that's double coverage. Peters over there. I mean, it's a horrible read. Horrible. It's just something that you're not used to seeing from Lone and Drew Brees. Very accurate passer, and it just was not. I mean, he didn't even stand a chance on that throw. Didn't have a prayer.
No, I definitely don't think that was the right read, especially coming off, a big stop. You really got to. Kamara's been hot. I mean, I know he's not picked up as many first downs as he would like, but.
What is this going on right here? Offensive line adjustment? Never seen that one before.
Yeah, we got
it worked. I mean.
Yeah, he actually liked the, setup the opposite way there. He knew what hole he wanted to hit, so he put his big bulldozer guard in there and
I've never seen that one.
Made it happen.
Yep.
And then what about the truck stick there by Gurley, low on his shoulders? That's showing some intensity from Gurley. So, lower those shoulders and cover that ball up, but still be aggressive. So, good start on the drive here.
Comes another run and just not much. I mean, that last run was the best run of the game for Gurley. Other than that, he's not had much room to run.
No, I think we've seen him hit in the backfield quite a bit. I think most of his runs have been for negative yards, which doesn't look good for stats, doesn't look good on first down, sets you up for some long second downs. So maybe, he's going to start coming out with a pass on first and then establishing the run. So we'll see what adjustments he makes on this run.
Look at 76 here, standing up in a wide receiver position. What is going on here with this offensive line?
2 minutes to play here in the first
did you see 76 just then?
How could I not?
I mean,
he's already
talk about a 3-point stance there.
He's already a pretty big guy. So to see him standing
straight up, you're asking to get blown up.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, definitely worth the timeout there. I'm not sure exactly who took that timeout, but was definitely a much needed.
Yeah, got lucky. It was a 2-minute warning.
Oh, okay.
The Saints are going to call a quick timeout to try to stay aggressive and get this ball back, because Saints get the ball at half, so he's going to have to hold him right here to a field goal and go score if he wants to get back in this game.
Try to get some points. Yep. Yeah, you got to get something before half here.
Yeah, I agree. You got to do something. You got to come away with a stop right here. It starts right here if you're the Saints.
I think he's expecting the run here.
Yeah,
he's coming out spreading, but I think he's prepared for the run. So let's see if we can make an adjustment, or let's see if he drops some of those guys back.
He's going to hand it off.
Coverage. Yep, absolutely. He dropped some guys back into coverage, but still was able to stop it. So got a big field goal here. This could be an important field goal when it comes to points. This is going to be a close game. I think Lone's going to get his offense going. I don't expect to see this.
You got to think he's going to make some adjustments and realize that the Rams are running a lot of cover 2, and he'll find him in cover 2 at the right time, and he'll strike. You got to believe that.
I think this is the most exciting play of the game.
Might have missed that one. Oh, just snuck in.
Yep, that's pretty close.
He was a little off on the accuracy, and it was closer than what it should have been. But he gets the 3 points. He's up 13-0. Now, I got to ask you, if I would have told you at the start of this game, at halftime, barring the Rams not getting another possession, at halftime, Todd Gurley would have 7 carries for 14 yards, and the Rams would be up 13-0, what would your response be?
I'd probably call bullshit.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
No
way I would have saw that.
No, and we know the Rams has got weapons on offense. We're not doubting that, but we know what his go-to is.
Yeah, Gurley was the MVP of the league.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
Took a shot, but once again, Drew Brees has yet to complete a pass except for 2 to the opposing team. I mean, it's scary first half numbers for Lone. He cannot be pleased with that. He's going to have to get Brees on a drag route, on a screen. He's going to have to get him to complete a pass before he can expect one of those deep passes to just work. You're going to have to make the Rams honor your pass game before you're going to be able to hit something like that. So,
yeah, I agree.
Man,
I mean, it's
struggling. This is tough.
He's definitely on the struggle bus right now.
You know what bus I want to be on?
I could only imagine.
Probably the battle bus. I'd like to be on the battle bus.
It's better than what I thought you was going to say.
I think
I
don't
been
know if
on
all
the battle
kids,
bus either.
I don't know if all the kids are asleep yet. We're late, but we got about 15 minutes before
if we're late, not. That's right.
Yeah, we got to watch our. We got sponsors here. We got to keep them happy.
Yeah. They'd be a little mad. Yeah.
All right, Lone. We're pulling for you, bud. We need you to get a completion. Find the man.
Run it, Breeze. Go.
Find the man.
You got all day.
Come on,
you're
Noodle
slow,
Arms.
but run.
All right, you picked up good yardage there.
The guys in the chat can answer what kind of bus we were talking about.
Oh, no.
Faking the spike.
Oh, he faked it.
Nobody's open, though.
You're going to have to chuck that. Yep, there you go.
It was a good effort. I can respect that.
Absolutely.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to
Need to get a shot downfield and get out of bounds. Try to at least get 3 points.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
There it is. Get out of bounds, take your 3 points. Perfect. Great read, great throw, just great play.
A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout.
All right.
As it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the
See if he can get some points here. We said he had to get something.
Yeah, he's got to hit this.
This is his chance to get it. Nice job there. Nice job. And he knows he gets the ball.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna cut you off right there.
Oh, cutting me. Cut it out.
We're gonna go ahead and cut to the winner of Hotep's Guess My Car winner.
Pimp my car. Pimp my car.
Pimp my ride, and the winner is gonna be, drum roll, it's gonna be Mex. He got it down to the T, the year, the model, and the make, or make and model, however you want to do it. Got it down to the T. So instead of getting an attribute upgrade, he's getting a development upgrade for a player of his choice. That's huge for the future of the Raiders.
We all know that Hotep does not like to give those away.
No,
So
you got to catch him in a great mood to get one of those.
So what was the answer?
He guessed 2011. I had his answer and I forgot to plug it. That's my bad, Hotep. But I'll repeat what he said. It was a 2011 to 14 Mercedes CLS 550.
There you go.
And he followed it up with boom. Can't wait to get that development. He was very confident he was right. So he knows his cars.
He knows. Wow.
So
That's impressive.
Yeah, let's get back into this game. Big shot down the field, getting across midfield, and the Saints are starting to get a little hot on offense.
That's what he needs. He found Ted Ginn, found his speedster to go down for 20 yards. That was impressive. And I don't know which one's more impressive, that catch or the fact that Hotep's driving around a Mercedes.
I mean, yeah, that's maybe I need to be a commissioner of a league.
I underestimated Hotep's financial situation, and I guessed a Chrysler 200.
Well,
so my bad on that, Hotep. I didn't mean to, to break it down like that, but no disrespect at all. It just looked like a Chrysler 200. So nice Mercedes. Sorry, bud.
That's great.
Oh,
I won't tell you what I guessed then.
Well, I think I heard a Pinto in there.
Well, I think somebody said that. I actually messaged him and told him he drove a Rolls Royce.
Oh, wow.
So I was really giving him some mad props.
Man.
And Frank says in the chat he actually drives his bicycle to work. So
there you go. There you go. Is it they got a license plate or is it registered or?
Hopefully it's a bicycle with a motor.
Yeah.
Probably isn't.
Got some. Man.
It's one of those Huffies that you buy at Walmart with the pegs on the wheels. You know what I'm talking about.
I got you. All right, let's see if Saints can get something going, you know.
Deep down the field, he's got him. Hit him.
Yep, got him. Found his tight end.
Pretty.
And, you know, Hill had a big, impressive catch yesterday in the other game. Nice little sideline with a toe tap.
Yeah.
And now he hit the seam right down the middle, 30-something yards. This is what you got to do coming out.
It's a huge drive, and he's doing exactly what he needed to do, but he's got to finish right here. You got to get in the end zone.
Looks like he's switched to his power back here. Looks like Ingram's in the game. So let's see.
It's the first time we've seen Mark Ingram. We didn't see him last night. It was all Kamara.
Absolutely. So didn't get much there, but against a 4-4 defense, I mean, it takes a lot.
Much, right? Yeah.
It takes a lot, especially with the speed that the Rams has on defense. When he comes out of that 4-4, you really gotta. I think you really got to stick to the pass game. It's going to be really hard to run against that 4-4 defense. So
yeah, and it's he ran outside, off tackle. Typically, you would do that with Kamara, but maybe he, brought in Ingram thinking, all right, he's going to see Ingram. I'm not going to go up the middle. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to catch him. But he didn't.
Yeah, I just don't know. About stretch with the power back.
I mean, I see what the thinking behind it, but
absolutely, but definitely not the execution.
And a run on 3rd and 8 right there, I don't agree with it. You got to be a little aggressive, but I get playing for the 3 to get it back to a touchdown. Nothing wrong with that. So far, you've done what you had to do. You got it back to a 1-possession game. You controlled a little bit of the 3rd quarter there, possession-wise. He's heating up on offense, so let's see if he can keep it rolling on defense and get the ball back.
Cooper Kupp coming out. Damn.
Kupp. I thought he was breaking that one.
He shot out of a slingshot there.
Something.
That was impressive. He just come out. Maybe that's part of the speed update.
I'm going to have to get on Madden and see if Derrick Henry's got 99 speed now.
Trade alert. Trade alert.
Let's see what he's doing here, bringing everybody up. Let's see if he hits him with the play action. He got it off. Perfect pass. Perfect catch.
Another one-handed catch by Cooks.
Couldn't break the tackle.
Couldn't quite finish that. I think you go hurry up there. I think you had him on his heels.
Yeah.
I think you could have went hurry up and run Gurley up the middle, or on a little toss play. I think you could have could have stuck the dagger in there. That would have hurt. Cooks has got 2 catches for 113 yards, two 50-yard bombs.
That's huge for the Rams. It's something
Play
he's not
action.
really been doing a whole lot of, and you know, you gotta ask yourself, maybe he saw this speed update and that run didn't go too hot, but
yeah, a little patience. You gotta have some more patience with Gurley.
yeah, you gotta
He's
maybe
getting a
ask.
little flustered with his run game.
Right, you gotta. Did he see the speed update and think maybe I can get Cooks deep? Because I mean, he's looked at it more tonight than I've ever seen him do. I've only watched him play a couple times, but I don't remember, especially when we did him and I think it was him and Brad played, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah.
He just didn't take a whole lot of shots.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, and I think you may be onto something there with that speed update. Really, the speed update needs to be on these Saints corners.
And there comes a wide receiver at offensive line. And he got to take a timeout there. The play clock was running down, but he actually put a right tackle out at wide receiver. I don't know. I think something might be wrong with this. I think something's wrong with the Madden update. I think it's glitching a little bit.
I think that, or we may have some miscommunication. You need to check his headset. I think Cincy might have done something to that man's headset. Cincy, you got to get off the sideline there and quit tampering with this game, damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because you can't win doesn't mean you need to stop everybody else from doing it.
They're saying the wide receiver is actually at the tight end, but I'm almost positive. Right there it is again. He's at the right tackle position. Blocking. 17 come in. The right tackle went out to the sideline. He did it again.
But, that's one of the best blocks we've seen so far.
That was a pretty good block. He stood in there, and he held his own with that end.
He may have actually injured a linebacker on that block.
Well, I think MaddenCast Our was out there looking for his girlfriend and just slipped up and got hurt.
Yeah. Oh, he's candy. Yep, he was looking for her, wasn't he? So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with these formations. I haven't seen this for the Saints offense. It's mostly
been with the Rams. The Saints haven't been changing the formation at the line of scrimmage, but let's see if he can pick this third down up. I got to think he's just going to be a little conservative and get 3 here. That's what he's doing with that screen there.
Yeah, he's comfortable with picking up the field goal.
Yeah, answer his field goal with a field goal of his own, and looks like MaddenCast Our is going to be out for the game with a shoulder strain.
Do you smell cheese with these adjustments, or do you think it's a Madden update?
I think it's the Madden update.
Not to get shit, stirred up, but I thought I smelled a little cheese or something. Might be blue cheese. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the Madden update. Because you don't really have any reason to put the wide receiver in at tackle. I mean, it's not like you're gaining an advantage to move your right tackle out to a corner and your wide receiver
unless you got a right tackle with more catching than Shaquem.
Yeah, it's
not hard to do. Could you imagine a right tackle bumbling and stumbling down the field? Maybe he's going to throw one to it. We'll see.
He might have to tune in and find out.
We got to get the Saints going on offense again.
We do. I need
good run there.
I might need to call down on the sideline and light a fire under Lone's rear end, because
you can say ass. We're definitely
this isn't the Lone that I know.
Well, Kamara's back-to-back runs. Kamara's up to 13 carries. He hasn't gotten away from him.
No. He's stuck to it.
He's right on track
wind up
for
with every bit of 25 touches.
Yeah, absolutely. He's right on track for it. So I just hope he gets his yardage up. I really expect Kamara to break one, especially if we continue to see a coverage on defense. So we'll see. He's got to get rid of that. You had Kamara in the flats. You saw 3 guys coming at you. You can't hold that ball. You can't take one more step back. You got a noodle arm quarterback with 80 damn throw power. Get rid of the ball. You can't make plays like that on first down.
Yeah.
Man, that hurts.
Yeah,
that hurts big time.
he caught him in cover 2. He just couldn't get time to throw it.
Let's see what he can do here. He's going to have to step up in this pocket and make something happen. And there he goes, getting one of his playmakers involved who we hadn't seen much at all
10 yards back. All right, we're starting the 4th quarter. What do you see? The Rams going to hold on and win, or are the Saints going to find some life?
This has been a quick game. These guys are running the clock. We got defense. We got clocks not stopping. I expect the Saints to not totally give up on the run, but I think you got to find other ways to get Kamara the ball in space. You know, you've given him some stretch plays, you've given him some plays, but you got to get yards here. And
Breeze almost got that first down.
We got Drew Brees out here truck sticking, look like Cam Newton. 4th and 1. Could we see that? Could he be going using his gamble here? Get one.
Well, he's got to take it. He's got to go for it right here. Especially with Breeze putting his body on the line like that, setting up a 4th and 1. Yeah,
absolutely.
You got to go for it.
I think so. So if you're the Rams, do you bring heat and make it a quick play? You cover the flats, you man up. What do you think he's going to do here?
I think he go 4-4 like he did. I would have probably ran cover 3, which that's what he's in. See what he's got right here. He's getting sacked.
He's getting sacked.
Yeah, you can't run a play action on 4th and 1. You gotta, if you're gonna throw it, it's gotta be a quick hitter. I just don't see what Lone's seeing here. I don't get it.
Because I don't think for 1 second the Rams thought that he was actually going to run that ball.
No.
He knew it was pass all the way, so why do you run play action there? Because if you do get sacked, which is what happened, now, instead of the 47, you know, you've given him the ball basically in field goal range. So that's tough. Tough call on 4th and 1.
Yeah, not to get away from the game real quick, but they're talking in chat about the right tackle to wide receiver to right tackle. I don't think that was anything that Wood was controlling. That was just a glitch in the Madden game. He called timeout to get out of it once, came back to it, and did the exact same thing. It was nothing he was doing. I think it was just this update. It's doing something weird because we've seen his offensive line switch positions a time or two when he's called audibles. So I don't think it's anything he's doing. I think it's the game, just to clarify that up.
Yeah, so there's probably an issue with audibles. So we'll get on Twitter and we'll get this under control pretty quick. You know, we just had a huge update. I'm pretty sure mine's still going at this moment. But do we see another update within same day? We'll see. Definitely don't want that happening. You don't want audibles and receivers running to block. That doesn't seem fair for anybody. So let's see if they can get that under control. So.
Oh, and he jumped off sides. I was just about to say that.
He did.
That's a huge opportunity to get off the field, force a field goal, and keep it 2 possessions. It's rough.
Give it up. Yep, you give it up. So I expect to see some heavy runs here. I expect to see that clock get down to 3 or 4 minutes, or force the Saints to start using some timeouts.
Yeah, I'm running the ball 3 straight times right here.
Yeah, I don't expect him to pass this possession.
Why pass it when you can run it for 17 yards?
Like it's nothing. A spin move. Milk that clock.
I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football.
Wood's got Lone on the ropes right here.
Yeah,
which is very surprising to me. Lone's got to get a turnover or hold him to a field goal. He's got to come up with something right here. Gonna stack the box, maybe make him try to audible to a pass. Stick to the run right up the middle.
Yeah, nice defense there. So my next question for you is contender. I mean, is he under underestimated. We've heard a lot of Woods this, Woods that.
Yeah.
And he's come in these playoffs, and even before the playoffs, obviously he had a great year, had a couple of tough losses, but I've just heard it a lot more that people don't really believe in what Wood's doing.
Could have sealed the deal right there.
Because they say you got to stop Gurley. If you stop Gurley, you beat him. They've stopped Gurley.
Yeah.
I mean, 40 yards from the MVP. He stopped Gurley, and he's winning this game.
Yeah.
So, what a statement for next year too. Regardless of what happens in this game or Super Bowl or whatever, I'm impressed with Wood. I really want to see if this gets him to the next level, and for people to lay off the overrated or
contender. Yeah,
absolutely. I think
because we had it.
I think he showed that this game.
Yeah, we had it on Beyond the Whistle. Was he a contender or pretender? And everybody said he was a contender at that time. So I'm not gonna comment on it. I'm gonna save it for the end of the game if he does win. Because it's still just going to be a 2-possession game. Anything can happen. This game's certainly not over yet.
Well, good to see a block field goal.
He missed that field goal, so anything can happen.
10-point game. And even with that field goal, it's still 2 possession.
Yeah,
I mean, that field goal is not a dagger by any means. Touchdowns are, and honestly, I've felt the Rams has been okay with field goals, and I don't know that that's going to work in a Super Bowl if he gets to it. But
certainly not against Bread. Or
that's
Mickey,
definitely
really.
something that that's definitely something that I would say that he definitely needs to work on. He's going to have to be a little more aggressive in the red zone.
A little bit more efficient,
we got to see Drew Brees come up with something. Kamara's done his job with the carries that he's gotten.
Yeah,
with the field position that they've gotten, they've been in shitty field position
all day long. Yeah. You're gonna have to take some shots here. It's a good call there. Get Kamara at this point. You got to get him touches out of the backfield. You can't be handing it off to him every down. You got to get going.
Yep, you gotta get going. You gotta get going quick. So I really think you got to run some double moves over the middle or something. You've got to get Wood in this middle linebacker to make a mistake, so you can get a nice break. You know what he's doing. You know he's lurking with that middle linebacker. Yes, it could bite you. You could throw an interception, but I think if you can get him confused on what offensive guy to go after and you read it right, I think you could hit him for a big chunk play, 30, 40 yards here. It could be to Kamara or maybe go back to Hill.
Put multiple people down the middle, make him, try to read of who you're going to go to.
Well, it stayed in cover 2. I've seen more cover 2 in this damn game.
I know. I mean, it's like how hard is it? How hard is it to beat cover 2? It's not hard.
Honestly, I don't think it is hard.
I mean, I've been in the freaking
cover 2.
I've been in the Western Caribbean for 2 weeks, and I've not forgot how to beat cover 2. Like, I mean, come on, it's not hard. Let's figure it out. Let's look at the blue Microsoft Surface on the sideline. Let's take some pictures and let's call something. Let's get it going. I mean, this is just I don't know what's going on with the Saints offense right now.
See if he can draw up something here. You've got targets. You've got guys with speed that can get over the top. I think he's afraid of some of this secondary, and I just don't think that he's comfortable with that middle linebacker.
Golly.
That lurking middle linebacker
is scaring him to death. Yeah,
it's ripping him apart. He's not even taking a shot near him.
No, he ain't threw it across the middle one time.
He's been struggling. So I want to see you get going here, Lone.
You want the game plan, the blueprint to beat Lone? Right here it is. Cover 2 and cover 4. This man's not run cover 3 at all. It's been a cover 2, probably 75% cover 4, the other 25. And he just cannot figure it out. He can't read if it's cover 2 or cover 4. And it's killing him. Now, there it is, cover 2, show 4.
Big third down here.
Huge third down right here.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7.
See if he can read the coverage here and pick up a completion.
It is.
And it's
Hit it. That's not it.
you know that's that's what he wanted you to go to. He played off of it. He wanted you to throw it there, and you did. You gotta.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception.
I don't know. This is frustrating to watch. This is ball game.
Yeah, this is the ball game. I mean, this is it. You're done. So you got to pick this up.
Take a shot. Take a shot. Please take a shot.
There it is.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to stay unbiased. I just want to see you read cover 2 one time and beat him. And you did it. Thank you.
Thank you. You're right. I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to watch. We see it from here. The coaches have got to see it. You've got to understand coverage as you're in the playoffs. And we've seen a lot of cover too. I'm so surprised that we've seen this much. I can't believe it.
And at what point do you kick the field goal? You got to get 2 scores. You got to kick an onside kick. You got 2 timeouts. Yeah. I'm not going to kick the field goal here. I don't know. That's just me, but
you got to get 2. So, but you got to get 1. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, you kick the field goal and you miss it, it's done. And he might have to waste the timeout right here. He's got to, come on, let's get it going. Take a shot downfield, snap this ball, and let's go. Get out of bounds. You got to kick the field goal right here.
I think so.
Or maybe it's 3rd and 4. Take a shot to the end zone, then kick a field goal. You know, right here, he's probably going to come out cover 2 thinking you're going to try to get the first. Take a shot, and then kick the field goal.
See if he can find the middle here. Or
can't take a sack, though. Good throw. Step up in the pocket, deliver it across the middle. Good throw.
Now you got to be aggressive.
Yeah. Scratch the field goal idea. Let's go for the touchdown. Let's go.
I think you get Kamara here. I think Shazier's going to be.
You can't be audible. I don't like that right there.
Have time for that.
You got to go. He's wasted 10 seconds at least. Let's go. Don't like it.
No, don't like it at all. You don't audible to that.
No. I mean,
you're continuing to let time run off.
At this point, call a timeout. I mean, you got 2. You can use 1 right here.
Oh, he did not.
You got to score right here. You're wasting too much time. You got to go. You got to score.
All right, you got it, Lone.
Nope.
There it is. Nope. He baited him.
He baited it. He baited him every step of the way right there.
And that's what he's been afraid of. And
the one time he threw it across the middle, he paid for it again, and that's going to wrap it up.
There. I enjoy getting to watch you do good. I hated to let you go. I'm glad you went out the way you did. And now we got a
little pissed off.
A little controller throw. That's okay. Shit happens, guys. This is serious stuff.
This is what you play for. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Wait till you listen back to this, Lone. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, he won't be happy the way I was talking.
That's all right. Shit happens. Hey, we're here.
Come on.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we saw cover 2. We saw what was going on. He could have been adjusting. Could not be just stock cover 2. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, you got 2 damn safeties.
Exactly.
Cover 2's fucking cover 2. You got 2 safeties deep, and you got somebody in the fucking flats. Hit the middle. Take a shot down the sideline. I mean, cover 2's fucking cover 2. I don't care what it is.
It's not hard.
So at the end of the day, this is the playoffs. Cover 2 should not be rocket science to beat. So I suck. I don't fucking win. I don't know, but I know how to beat cover 2. So, what a game. I mean, we talked about it. The Rams, if we said the key to winning this, obviously it's Gurley, and he didn't even need Gurley. I honestly think he could have won this game without Gurley.
Well, he pretty much did win the game without Gurley. Gurley didn't do much. I don't think he had over 50 yards rushing.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George one of
the Rams are going to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm going to issue an apology to Man of Wood right here.
I think we all should.
I did the power rankings before everybody knew I did the power rankings. I did the power rankings before I left. And when I watched him lose the way he did to the Chiefs, I dropped him from 1st to 6th, put him out of the top 5, and I owe him an apology. I thought he was a pretender. He's proven himself. He's a contender, and I don't really want to pick the Chiefs or the Jags, but I hope he gets. If the Chiefs win, I hope he gets a shot. Um, I hope the Chiefs win so he can get a shot to redeem himself against the Chiefs. Maybe show the league, hey, I learned from my mistakes, and I'm for real, and give me some respect. So I'll issue an apology to him right now for that disrespect I gave him on those power rankings.
And I think that may be where a goat named Felicia come from. Could he be a goat? Could he be great? Could he be our next guy that we talk about every year? We know what he's going to do. I mean, the Rams have got the roster.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the talent. And from what I've seen from the games that I've watched him play, I think he's got the user skill. His middle linebacker, that's scary shit.
Yeah, it is.
Shazier, obviously, he's a fast linebacker. Shazier, but mine, even without Shazier, I think his skill over playing the middle linebacker, his faith in his secondary, he's got, obviously, you just seen there editing Johnson. Johnson's a fucking beast. I think he's got the help back there. And could that be something we all could learn from? Work on your secondary if you've got good Madden skills and user skills, and just put it all up to them. Don't worry about playing a safety or trying to get picks. Switch it to play ball, and you worry about covering the field. That gets you more sacks than any any pass rush will. So I'm impressed. It was a very good game. We both picked him to lose. Once again, he doesn't get no respect.
Exactly.
You heard it here. You got your respect, buddy. You're in the fucking Super Bowl. So I really hope we get to stream that game. Absolutely. I've never even been in the damn playoffs. Congratulations, man. I really hope we get to stream your guys' Super Bowl. We've worked hard this year. We've made the league what we can. So I know we all got stuff going on. We got to get this off season, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, I really think the Super Bowl should be streamed. That's my plug for it. That's my plug for it. If it doesn't happen, what did we do all this for this season for? So I think we should.
I hope you're
listening. I think we should be patient. Absolutely, I think we should be patient with the off season. Some of these guys, like myself, we really need to work on our team. We got to get a game plan together. Some of us have made some big trades and stuff, but I think extending it out one more day, or even making it a mandatory. Yeah, we'll work something out, guys. I think we could be patient, but anyway, that's my plug for it. I've had fun. If we don't get to stream it, then the damn off season better go hurry. I want to draft on Sunday, by God.
Let's real quick before we sign off. Let's talk about Chiefs and the Jags. How do you think that's gonna go?
I don't know enough about Mickey.
I can tell you anything you want to know. I got you
covered. I know, but which scares me. We all know what Brad does. I think you got to go with Brad just based off of reputation, but I would not be surprised if Mickey won that game. What I do know of him, he's blown it. He's snuck in. He's blowing people away. You know him. You play him. So if he plays lights out, then he could absolutely upset him. So
he's gonna have to. He struggles passing the ball. Both of them, him and Brad, both struggle passing the ball. As far as percentage wise, my key is the Jags are gonna have to pass the ball. Fournette's not gonna win you the game. He can keep you in the game. I don't think he'll win you the game. But my two takeaways from this is the past. Ever since MHU has been a thing, Man of Wood and Mickey, they had one hump. They've always had one hump they couldn't get over, and that's Brad. Man of Wood was in his division last year, killed it last year with the Broncos. Was a great owner, made the playoffs. I think he won the division all 3 years over Brad, but he always would lose in the playoffs to Brad. Mickey could never get past Brad in the playoffs either. So it comes down to one of them two is gonna have to get over the hump if they want to win the Super Bowl. Mickey's gonna have to beat Brad, and if he doesn't, the Rams are gonna have to beat him. and I just don't know that either one of them can do it. But we'll find out soon enough. So
Absolutely. So, and that game's what time again tomorrow?
4 p.m. Eastern, I think, 3 Central.
PM.
So
So we'll know what our Super Bowl's looking like, and hopefully we can all figure something out.
Hopefully they can play it tomorrow, tomorrow night, and we can stream it. I hope that's the key. I hope, but I don't know if they can. So we'll find out. We'll see. But I think that's all I got tonight. So
yep, that's all I got, man. Appreciate it once again. Pleasure being in the booth with you. So, guys,
all right,
we're almost to the Super Bowl.
That's it. It's almost getting that time, and hopefully we'll see. We won't see you for the AFC Championship. Hopefully we'll get to see you for the Super Bowl, though. If not, Vols signing off one last time, and Denim as well.
See you guys.